Hey fellas, how you doing? I just wanted to make an announcement about my coaching and about the new direction I've gone in, just to explain to people how the coaching works and how it entails. I just first off want to say that I'm excited to announce that I'm now coaching women. This is something that I was thinking about for a while, and a couple of years ago I said that I wouldn't coach women. Reason being, at the time, I just didn't feel passionate about it, because I was still teaching men how to meet women. And I was kind of going through a transition from teaching men how to be confident with women, till crossing over to helping men with social anxiety. Having given it some thought, and being that I've got quite a lot of female followers on YouTube, which is great, and I do receive quite a number of Facebook messages and occasional emails from women asking me the same advice that men asked. So like everything, I thought I'd try it out and see how I felt about it. And I've worked with two female clients, one girl on my 6 weeks program, another woman over Skype, and I really enjoyed it. And I found that it's no difference really working with men. Social anxiety, whether it's men or women. I'm just as passionate about helping both. I'm not going to try and pick the women up. It's a bit of a joke, but it's true. So I'm excited to announce I need to make these changes on my website, so please bear with me. My website is under maintenance. I'm changing the site, making a few adjustments, so I'll have to announce, obviously, in the actual marketing description, that I'll be teaching women. So there has been some changes. People have been asking me. So the YouTube channel now is strictly going to be for people who suffer with social anxiety, and it's going to be all about how to build social confidence. But I think it's even more exciting, because people that have social anxiety, men or women, once you become socially confident, it improves you in every area of your social relationships. So I won't be directly doing dating advice, but there will be stuff on confidence that's going to actually help you on dates, excuse me, if you're a man or you're a woman. So they're all transferable skills. It's just before I was teaching pickup, and it's just not my identity no more. I'm not passionate about it, and I always said, if I wasn't passionate about teaching, I wouldn't do it, because you can't transform people's lives if you're not passionate. I'm really passionate with social anxiety, being that I had it myself, and I've only recently overcome my social anxiety in the last 2 years, and I feel really good, and the results the guys have been getting have been fantastic, and I've been able to really help the scale, and I've been getting more messages, and I've seen the YouTube statistics of the followers are much bigger now with women. So the content's always been transferable, but it was just really aimed towards men. The majority of my clients, of course, are men, because I haven't announced. So this video is to announce that if women want to get my help, you can go to my website, www.johnnyberba.com. Although at the moment it hasn't got a description for women, but it'll be the same. I offer a 6 weeks transformation program. If you're a woman, you may probably want to start with a taster session. I generally start with a 2-hour taster session, which is a meeting in London, go for a walk, or over Skype if you feel more comfortable. Skype would be good. I offer a 6 weeks program over Skype. The 6 weeks program over Skype is more, it's obviously cheaper than working with me in person. So however way you want to work with me, if you're abroad and you're a woman, we could do a single session. I work different ways with some people. Some people don't want to opt in for a 6 weeks program, and they'll work with me on a pay-as-you-go basis. I'm completely fine with that. I'm flexible. I'm always busy anyway. And some people want to opt in for a 6 weeks program, but I think it's always best to start with a taster session, so I can get to know you a bit. You can get to know myself. You'll probably know me well if you've been following me on YouTube, but I can get to kind of get an idea of where you're at and how I can tailor the coaching to you, because I always work according to the individual. I also want to announce, in regards to the 6 weeks program, just explain how does it work when I work with people. Well, again, it depends on your severity of social anxiety. I work with people that have got it at different strengths. If it's really bad to the point where you're nervous with everyone, and you'd be nervous meeting me, I totally understand, and you're at a stage where you can't really make eye contact, you're not really leaving your house, the style of teaching would be slightly different. I wouldn't get you to go up on the street and speak to people, because I think you wouldn't be ready for that. I would be doing more counselling with you. So I would sit down with you. I tend to go for a walk in St James's Park or around St James's Park. St James's Park or Green Park. There are two parks that are near each other in central London. It's really relaxed, and I take people for a coffee there, sit down, go for a walk. I find people feel a lot more relaxed when they go for a walk and then we sit down. So I would do the coaching as counselling, and I'm assuming it's probably likely if you're suffering from social anxiety, what I had, you probably developed that from childhood trauma. So a lot of my teaching is not just focusing on social anxiety, it's helping you to heal your trauma with the person that caused it. It could be a family member, it could be someone from school, it could be a number of things. So that's all inclusive with a 6 weeks program. If your social anxiety is bad, but it's not as bad as what I just described, and you felt that you could benefit from my actual practical coaching, then I can offer the 6 weeks program in that way. And you can see the YouTube examples of that, some of the older stuff where I took Hassan out, David, Ben, lots of other, I can't remember all the names, apologies, on the top of my head. I took people out and I got them to speak to women to get them comfortable, so I can do that style of coaching, but I don't do any dating coaching. I don't teach people how to pick people up, get phone numbers. My teaching is all honesty. But if you're a guy and you're shy, and you're really struggling with social anxiety and you would like that form of teaching, we could discuss all this in the consultation. We could discuss it through the email, because I've had some people asking me, well, if I do the 6 weeks program, will you take me out on the street? And it really does depend on what I feel would benefit you. If I feel it wouldn't, I would tell you that in the consultation. Of course, that would be your choice if you wanted to work with me or not. But most of the teaching I've been doing now has been counselling, has been speaking to people, life coaching them and helping them with the same thing that I got help with my mentor, with helping them to fix their trauma with the person who's caused it, and also helping them to build their social confidence by giving them homework, giving them email support. And a lot of the time you'll spend with me will be putting you under social pressure, but I'm very gentle. You can imagine I'm very easygoing. I suffer this condition myself. I'm really open. I'm not perfect myself. I get nervous sometimes when I go to new events, so it's nice for people to see the level that I've got to with someone who had crippling social anxiety, couldn't even speak to people. So you're not on your own. You feel very comfortable with me. That's something that all my students say that work with me. I'm very easygoing, so it will I think that you'll really benefit from that. So it's just stressing two forms of teaching. One is where I would maybe take you out, certain exercises I do, I'll give you a few examples, where we'd practice presence. I might take you to a busy street in central London, and there's some exercises that I do, and some of them are in my 30-day anxiety program. But of course, the benefits of working with me in person, it's a lot more powerful. Watching the videos is great. Skype or my online programs would be the next best thing, but you can't beat working in person. I suppose the closer you get to the source of teaching, the better the results you get, and that's just been a fact. That's just been looking at all the teaching I've done over I think it's almost 5 years now, the last 2 years with social anxiety. People really seem to benefit with meeting me in person and working with me. It's just that energetic exchange, I think, and it's just that intimacy. So these are all the sort of things I help on the coaching according to what you need. I help you with conversation skills, I can teach you that. I help you how to open up more, I help you to relax. I help you with meditation. I'm not sitting down and closing your eyes, but I've got my own form of meditation, and that usually entails me sitting down with you, you sitting opposite me, practicing eye contact, practicing breathing, and having these open conversations. Majority of my teaching is therapeutic in the sense of talking to people and getting you to bring out your feelings. Is counselling, getting you to bring out your feelings, and we find out what the solution is in you. Because I always believe, and I've learnt this from teaching and being a student myself, people have always got the answers. But of course with social anxiety, eventually all my teaching on the 6 weeks program, whether you choose the program that is me taking you out and helping you to speak to members of the public, men and women, people in shops, on the street, whether it's that format or the counselling where you'd rather sit with me and talk through your problems, insecurities and things that you want to work on, and I can help you to heal with your trauma, I would still be giving you homework that will be tailored around you going to new events, building new social circles, and that's also an extension of what my social circle group is about. Lots of my former clients that work with me come to that, and new people are welcome as well. Totally welcome to come. That's free. Where I do a group in London. You meet up, and you're around like-minded people. So this is really the direction of my channel. I hope I've made it clear. Teaching men and women with social anxiety to build social confidence, and also to help them to heal with a childhood trauma. So this is great. Within the social anxiety, there's so many other areas that I'll be covering. Some people think, oh, social anxiety is kind of boring. It's not covering dating, or it's not covering how to make new friends. It's covering all those areas. But I find specifically, if you focus on overcoming your social anxiety and you get comfortable with people, all the areas will improve. And these are benefits of my coaching. Men have got into relationship with girlfriends, or they've they've improved their relationships. If they've been in one that isn't going well, it's about improving the relationship with yourself. And when you get your integrity right and you're honest, and that's a lot of where the self-esteem comes from. It's the practice of honesty, the teaching that I provide you, and it's also being honest in your life. So a lot of the counselling that I do of men and women forms around helping people to quit their addictions. It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it can be other things in some cases. I won't have to go into detail. It could be personality disorders. So these are all the areas that I work in, and these are all the ways that you can become confident. So I hope I've explained it well, gave you a good idea. I may have missed a few things out, but that's the general gist of what the teaching's about. Of course, if you've got any questions, you can send me an email. If you'd like to take my coaching 6 weeks program, if you're a man or a woman, as I said, the site is underway, so that should be finished in the next couple of weeks. I don't want to give a time because I like to stick to my word, but it should be finished soon. I'm going to make some adjustments. I've got to make a new video explaining that I'm now teaching women. I'm really excited about working with women because that means I get to work with both, and I've got experience of both. Years of dating women and years of in the last couple of years been giving advice to women over YouTube, over Facebook, and I've actually coached 2 women, and I really enjoyed it. And that was really the decisive decision for me to work with women. I had to see if I felt comfortable with it and passionate, which I am. So that's it. And if you've got any questions and you're interested in taking coaching with me, send me an email at johnnyberba88@gmail.com. It'll be in the description in the box below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And girls, sorry, women, I've got to get used to saying it now. So as I said, the videos are, I don't have to say, I suppose, in the video, well, this is for women, this is for men, because it's for both. Social anxiety, it's the same condition whether you're a man or a woman, but I will be getting clearer. So, I still got to get more experience of teaching women, because I've primarily been teaching men. I've got full confidence in my abilities, and it's the same philosophies and techniques and practical exercises to help you to overcome this. So I'll see you guys and girls soon. Enjoy the process. Thank you.